The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. What's going on, everybody? All right, what have I said about Kodak Black? I've always maintained that this is one of the young talented brothers we have in hip-hop. His music, I like it, but it seems as if though his actions in the real world don't portray the image he puts into his music, from the standpoint of they don't want to see me win and they want to see me in the penitentiary and all that kind of music. It seems like the they that Kodak Black is talking about in records like Tunnel Vision is himself. All right, Kodak Black's been doing a lot of Instagram live streaming. He likes that platform. Salute, it's a good platform to talk to your fans directly. I get it. But the verbiage and what the brother says on there, it's so ignorant at times. And salute to Kodak. I really like Kodak Black. I really do. I like his music. But the brother needs a publicist or somebody on his team. I've maintained this point that he needs somebody that's able to tell him, no, bro, that just ain't the right thing to say. You can be who you want to be off the camera, but do not come on camera saying some of the things that you say, because they just don't make a lot of sense. And I think I've become the person, one of the people in the culture, that when I see something that I know a lot of kids are going to watch, I'm going to come right behind them in my platform and clean that up and say, hell nah, bro, we don't need to be putting that in the atmosphere. And any grown adult rocking with what some of the things that these rappers and entertainers are saying, you're pitiful and pathetic, period. So somebody asked Kodak Black about Kevin Gates. Remember, Kodak Black and Kevin Gates have been locked up a lot at the same times over the last year. Kodak Black, he's out now. The judge literally told Kodak, look, this is your last chance at this thing called freedom before I give you some real time. Do the class. And now Kodak's out, able to do shows and everything and what have it. Kevin Gates has not been as lucky as Kodak as of recent. Kevin Gates, who's actually at a show when he got arrested and locked up for kicking a fan, right? He got arrested for kicking a fan, and he did some time, what, 5-6 months. And then as soon as he was leaving, he turned himself in out in Chicago over an old gun charge. So it looks like Kevin's gonna do 2.5 years. That could be lowered on good behavior, but right now he's sentenced to 2.5 years. And somebody in the Instagram live stream asked Kodak Black about Kevin Gates. I cannot play the live stream right now, but I do have the quotes right handy, and I'll tell you what Kodak Black said wrong, or even try to rock with Kodak and clean up what he said. He meant good with his heart, he really did, but people have took this the wrong way, and this is something that I think is going to go viral in the next 24 hours. But Kodak really meant good in what he was saying. Here's what he said on Instagram Live. He was like, free that boy Gates. 30 months, that ain't shit. Ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing to a real nigga, right? And Kodak continued with even more on this topic. He was like, look, I done did so much shit, I'll do 30 months in my head. 2.5 years, why not? Okay, all right. Again, the first part of that I'm not too upset with. He's just pretty much saying, free that boy Gates. He a real one, he'll get through the 30 months. But I done did 2.5 years in my head, that ain't shit, why not? What you mean, why not? That's a brother who's not able to be around his family, Kodak. That's a brother that's not able to be around his wife. That's a brother that's away from work, away from financial means, away from a lot of things, family, friends, loved ones, just away from the world. And where you're at is not a great place. Kodak could tell me more about that life more than I would know. And I don't think we need to be putting into the atmosphere, why not? I done did it in my head. I think Kodak had a really positive thing, but I think portraying his messages has just been something that probably he struggled with for a while, and you could tell right now, dealing with fame and success, Kodak's struggling with that. There's a lot of why nots, why you shouldn't do 30 months, and telling our kids that and letting them know, like, if you do something, you do a robbery, you catch a case, 2.5 years, you good, you'll be out, you'll have your life ahead. No, that ain't what we need to be putting into the atmosphere for these kids, because they really listening to this shit. These kids are the ones, and I hope grown-ups not watching Instagram live streams all day. These kids are the ones that's really out here watching these streams, fans of these artists, and doing this shit and listening to this shit. And I think energy like that is just not good. Keep your head up, Kevin. And again, I side on justice, so keep your head up, Kevin, regardless. We don't want to see none of our brothers locked up. Hopefully he learned his lesson. And Kodak, I hope you learn your lessons as well, my brother. That type of energy in the atmosphere is not what we need. Telling people 30 months, whatever. What did it say? 30 months? Why not? That ain't just 2.5 years. No, we don't need our young black brothers thinking that any time on the other side of the cell is good. Talk to me, comment box below. I actually tried to clean that up for Kodak because he actually meant really good with his comment, but it's going to come across as negative if you don't hear it and you just catch the quotes by it. Thank you for the time. Let's support, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!